In this video, we're going to look at commands within AutoCAD's Parametric ribbon tab. Alright, so first you need to open up the file Parametric Student 2018, and you'll see this drawing here. Now the goal that we have is to create geometric relations between all of these features. So what do I mean by geometric relations? Well, for example, I might want to say that this line here and this line here are perpendicular. Or I might want to say that these two circles are concentric. So that's what I mean by geometric relations. Alright, so let's take a look at the Parametric tab. So I'll click here on the Parametric tab. And you'll notice that in this ribbon tab we have just a few panels. We can add dimensions and we can add geometric relations. So when you start adding geometric relations, you might want to add, let's say, a horizontal, make something horizontal. So I can click on that and say, oh, I want to make this bottom line horizontal. And you'll notice that a little symbol attaches to that line. And then you might say, okay, well, I want to make this line vertical. And then a little symbol applies to that. And you say, okay, well, I want to make the bottom line and this top line parallel. Or, oh, that's actually equal. I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to undo that. Control Z. I want to make them parallel. They're parallel. This is parallel. They look very similar. So I want to make this one and this one parallel. And then maybe I want to make these two collinear. And then you start looking at your drawing and you go, wait, it's a mess. Look at these two corners are separated. These are overlapping. These are separated. So when you start adding geometric constraints, you need to add them intelligently. I guess you need to think about what's going to happen when you add them and add them in a sequence that will not make your drawing blow up. Alright, so I'm just going to undo everything that I did. And the first thing we're going to do is attach all these corners. So if you know that all of these corners need to stay fixed to each other, then we want to add that first. And we're going to add that with the command coincident. So I want to make this corner, well, this corner and that corner coincident. So you're going to kind of select near the end of one line, near the end of the other line, and make them coincident. And you'll notice that you get a little blue square by the corner, and that's how you know that it's been applied. Alright, so you just go fast around the outer edge. So now when I start adding the other geometric constraints, my drawing is not going to fly apart. Alright, so now let's go and apply the horizontal to the bottom line. So I'm just going to click on the horizontal, click on the line, very easy. Click on vertical, make that one on the left vertical. And when you do geometric constraints, a lot of times it's a good idea to fix one of the components so it doesn't, you know, move your entire drawing to somewhere. So I'm going to fix the bottom line. So that's going to be like my anchor. And then I'm going to make the two top lines collinear. That means that if you draw a line between them, they will connect. And then I'm going to make the right top side line and the bottom line parallel. And then I'm going to make the two short top lines parallel, so this and this parallel. So those are parallel. And I'm going to make the short horizontal line perpendicular to the right side short vertical line. So that'll make them, so that's a perpendicular. So those are perpendicular. And I also want to make the two top lines equal. So I'll make them equal. And then I want to make this line and this line parallel. I always want to go to that equal for parallel. All right, so let's see. We have concentric. Let's do the concentric. So we'll do concentric between the two circles. All right, so if you ever want to know which constraint is attached to which objects, all you have to do is highlight. Right, so you just hover your mouse over and it'll highlight the two constraints that you have. So that's nice. And if you want to get rid of it, you just click on the little X and it'll get rid of it, or hide constraint. So if you've hidden a constraint and you want to see it again, you can go up here and say show all. If you want to hide them all, you can hide them all. All right, so that is a little bit on the geometric constraints. So now that we have everything constrained geometrically, we can add dimensions. So we'll do that in the next video.